The Asian markets, there's not much coming through because most of them are shut.
Hot and heavy action continues in mid-caps and small caps.
This is a $100 million plus revenue kind of opportunity for me.
The Nifty itself is down about 20 points. So we're starting with a negative bias.
The beginning of a bull market, you will see a lot of these liquidity-driven movements in the market.
Very meaningful addition to our overall portfolio in America. And for sure, we think it will certainly move the needle.
From our perspective, it's obviously a large molecule. It's, $1.2 billion or so. It's going to be slow. It's never a very rapid switch.
I think where the question lies is what is going to happen in terms of the pace of rate cuts.
This year, we will probably just, have some revenue. Just notch up some sales.
35-point kind of slip from the highs for the Nifty. There you have it. So we've moved back into the red as well.
So CLSA has downgraded the stock, that is IDFC First Bank, to underperform from, a buy that they had earlier.
Prime Minister Modi will receive a ceremonial welcome at the White House South Lawns. This will have all elements of a state visit.
For the markets, 30 points lower on the Nifty. We did see a sharper fall from the highs and we have recovered a lot from those levels as well.
Well, that was the day so far. You're with us here on another new edition of Closing Bell, last hour of trade coming up this Thursday. And it's looking a little skittish out there. I'm Prashant. With me, my colleague Nigel, and our colleague Surabhi will join in just a bit. Nigel, hi.
Well, hi, Prashant. A little bit of a skittish day, yes. Not yet at all-time highs. I think we should stop talking about it, right? Because every time we go within kissing distance, we're seeing a bit of a downtake. But it's going to be an interesting final 60 minutes.
Yeah.
Thursday, final hour of trade. The expiry plays out. So let's see how it goes.
I mean, I was joking with somebody, the number of adjectives, flirting, kissing, what are the others? Nearby, close by, almost there. I think, you'll know when it happens because we'll make some noise when it finally happens. But no, today seems a little unlikely. Of course, things could change. Just a quick thing, right? I mean, and by the way, just look at the last hour and a half or so of the market. It's completely changed. The Nifty was recovering nicely, starting about, I think, 1 o'clock. Basically, the low was 1 o'clock. And that recovery, that bounce that you see, looked like we were, coming up to nice levels. We were in the green. And starting 150, there is this new sell-off which has started, and we're down back down about 0.25% or so. So that's what you have. It's very clear on the graph there. So post sell-off, new sell-off post 150. Again, it's not very large, but we are basically back down to the day's low, which is down about 74 points or so. So there is selling which is starting to emerge at higher levels, which is which one is not used to usually. And I think that would still be true that the market is refusing to stay lower for more than a few hours. But I mean, you need to pay attention if at the margin the texture is starting to change a little bit. We've seen that for the last couple of days. Now, HDFC Bank and ICICI Bank, they were, and maybe they've also changed a little bit, but they were up about 1%, 0.5% on your screen. And with that, they are the biggest sort of contributors to what the Bank Nifty is doing. Nifty Bank was doing a little better as compared to the Nifty itself. And small caps and mid caps, I think today is the first day after many, many sessions where you've got even a 1% fall. The mid-cap index is down 1% and the small-cap index is down about 0.75% or so. Surabhi is joining in. She's running down.
Popped up between the two gentlemen, suddenly miraculously appeared over here. Now, we were having a very good conversation with Karan Taurani on Z, not just Z, the media landscape, ad trends and all of that. So, just quickly running from one studio to the other. But look at the screen, guys. Prashant, this is what we were discussing, right? What the Fed chair said was not new, but that reiteration coming in and the Swiss central bank also coming in and raising rates. I guess somewhere the bulls have realized that this is not going to be a free, easy lunch, an easy ride to the end of the year. Central banks aren't quite done yet. And maybe some of that reality is getting priced in. But this is quite a steep fall that's coming through. So, Nigel, we thought you'd come back and, we hit it with a bang. I think we'll have to wait a little longer.
Par for the course, the kind of pullback that you're seeing. I have to say that after the kind of run that we have seen, par for the course, the US markets on a 3-session losing streak. Well, we are consolidating, so we'll wait by, let them stabilize, and then we'll hit it out of the park. I think that's the word that's coming in. And I think a couple of days of underperformance in the mid-cap and the small-cap indices actually is good.
Yeah.
Because everything was flying, and stories, when those stories keep getting narrated, then I get a little bit more, skeptical about the market. So it's okay. But in terms of the crucial level that you're looking at today, this morning as well, we put out the level. It is 18,775. That's the crucial level. The day's low as well is very, very close to that mark. And the 18,800 put, the premium's around 23 rupees. So those that are writing this particular strike, they're pocketing the 23-25 rupees odd, and they're hoping that the 18,775 odd level does hold out. For the time being, we have held out that level. So that's the positioning, particularly for the last 60 minutes or so. And we're talking about block trades, large trades taking place. In the last 5 minutes or so, I've seen 5 crore shares taking changing hands on a smaller counter. That's HCC. Just pull up the intraday chart out there. 5 to 7 minutes ago, there were 4.5 to 5 crore shares of HCC that changed hands. And that stock is suddenly did see a bit of an uptick. So